We're here with Jason Burton, head women's basketball coach at Texas A&M-Commerce, as the Lions prepare for a road game against Texas women's on Saturday. Coach, your team is coming off a good win against Tarleton State. It was back and forth game all night with your team getting the 6-point win. You needed a 40-minute effort from your team, and that's exactly what you got.
Yeah, we did. It's always good to win those close games, especially we had 27 turnovers, and so the good thing is that we found a way to win despite having 27 turnovers, and so really excited that we have a team that fights the way that they do, and just finds ways to get it done. And so definitely proud of that effort. Definitely proud of how hard we played, but we definitely have to clean that up moving forward. Just the further we play, the more we play. You just can't have consistent games with turnovers like that. But really proud of the effort of our whole team and how we battled and how we guarded, and it's good to get a win.
And we saw some of the new veterans on the team have an impact in the game. London Holland came in, had 5 points in that fourth quarter that really started to swing the game in your favor late in that fourth quarter. And then Melanie Ransom started off the season in a shooting slump, but since broken out of that has been a really good impact player for you guys. Just talk about those new veterans you brought in that they're new to the team, but they're not new to college basketball.
Yeah, I'll start with London. She just all year she's really been a solid defensive player for us. I think that's really been her strength, and she's been a defensive playmaker, difference maker for us. And what was good for her was just to see her have an offensive game. You know, that 5 points in 8 minutes was crucial. The three she hit late in that game was a big three for us, and it really swung some momentum our way. But she came in off the bat and made a defensive play and got the ball for us. And so the thing with her is she stays ready. And if you watch her throughout the game, even if she's not in, her energy is good. She's always giving high fives to the whole bench. After every timeout, she does that. And it's fun to see her energy. It's fun to have somebody like her on the team that was always ready to play. And then Melanie, I knew that was going to happen. She just had to switch roles. And so at Davidson, she was more of a complimentary player. But she always had the ability to do more. And I think now she's starting to really find herself right now. She's always had the ability. Her abilities that she are extraordinary. I mean, her ability to attack the basket, to really rebound on both ends of the floor, and then the shooting was a given. We knew that she could shoot. But she's really starting to come into her own and be a big-time player for us.
And just found this out the other day. The team is off to the best start in conference season in its history. You guys are 6-1, the best had ever been through 7 games before is 5-2, and you're on a 5-game conference winning streak that ties the longest streak in school history. Just talk about the groove that your team has found right now in conference play.
I think we really just work. Like I said, we're finding ways to win, and all that's good. But we're only a third of the way through conference, and looking up, and we have 8 of our next 10 games on the road, and so. We talked about all year. You know, we got to make sure we defend home court, and we do that. That's going to put ourselves in a good position. And that's what we've done right now. We really put ourselves in a good position, but we got to keep playing. And our next game is in Denton on the road. It's always been a place that's been tough for us to play. It's always been a close game over there. And so I think last year we came back from like being down 20 to come back and win a game. And again, we found a way to win last year, but we have to keep doing that. We have to take this momentum on the road now. We got our next 3 games on the road. And so keep finding a way to win. That's gonna be our thing, and our thing has been 40 minutes. We got to play 40 minutes, and sometimes that's tough on the road, you know, especially on those longer trips. And we have some long trips coming up, but we got to find a way to win.
And yeah, speaking of that game last year against TWU, you guys scored 20 unanswered late in that fourth quarter to come back and win it. Definitely an exciting game there. Just TWU has had some struggles this year. They've been in a lot of close games and just haven't been able to pull some of them out. But just talk about what you're going to need to do on Saturday to pull out a win over there.
Got to play 40 minutes. We watched the Tarleton game yesterday, and the thing I thought that Texas Women's did the whole game is they played hard. And it's just a team that plays hard, and they make up for a lot because of how hard they play. And they've had some things happen. They've had some adversity hit. I think the injury bug has hit them a little bit. I think on their trip out west, they had some sickness go through their team, and so. The thing with them is they still compete. They compete at a very high level, and we cannot go in with our guard down and not come to play. And that's we have to play 40 minutes, and that's gonna be our thing moving forward. And I think when we do that, when we execute, when we're disciplined, when we're playing hard for 40 minutes, we tend to put ourselves in position to win the game. It's when we get up, get a lead, and then we let our guard down a little bit. We let teams back in, and we let teams get comfortable. We can't do that.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us today. We look forward to that game tomorrow. The Lions head out on the road for the first of 3 games away from the field house. They face Texas Women's University on Saturday at 2 p.m. That game's at the Kitty McGee Arena in Denton. It's just a short drive over, fan, so we'd love to see you at the game. Support the Lions. I'm Marcus Jensen for Lion Athletics.